Well, for my final review, I'll be looking at elemental immunity and how it looks great in the first sea and somewhat in the second sea. But in the third sea, it feels like the immunity is just freaking meaningless. It's just, why? Why is it meaningless to use an elemental fruit in the third sea? It just feels like every single fruit you use has no freaking purpose. I'll tell you what I mean.
If you get any elemental fruit, for instance, smoke, flame, ice, light, or even dough, you're supposed to be invincible to enemy hits unless they have aura. However, come the third sea, an elemental fruit just feels like a natural fruit. Because no matter what level you are, they just have a chance to hit you every single time. For instance, the ice cream chefs are supposed to be grinded from levels 2125 to 2150, but the elemental invincibility doesn't show up until you're level 2213. What the actual heck is this? You might as well grind with a natural fruit with these guys. And to add the salt in the wound, the ice cream chefs are the last mobs to get elemental immunity available. Any mob that is a higher level than ice cream chefs just uses aura, which makes grinding even more painful. I mean, I understand that the developers programmed it this way to make the game harder, but it makes the elemental fruits just useless and futile. If you didn't know this fact, the elemental fruits come to fruition is set at about 2% of a mob's level, starting from Dark Masters from Sky Island.
Not only there are elemental fruits that make you invincible, but there's also the chop fruit that makes you immune to any sword using mobs, even if they have aura. Even if chop is a horrendous fruit, it helps you grind mobs with invincibility. Also to add in, the last mob chop can be immune to is the cake god, which works when you are level 2321, meaning that Chop's invincibility is slightly better compared to other fruits.
If Chop was your first fruit to gain invincibility, then you might have been surprised that Chop would make you impenetrable to sword users. Although Chop is terrible if you're a fruit user, it is a perfect fruit to use if you use a sword or gun mainly. I mean, the main reason why I changed from sword to fruit user consistently is because bad fruits can come handy if you are using, for instance, the true triple katana. While it is true that you don't receive any invulnerability after you finish grinding the cake guards, at least Chop has better invincibility than any other elemental fruits, including the mighty elemental fruits Blizzard and Dough. If you're max level and mainly use a sword, you might as well approach a sword enemy and just taunt them non-stop, because Chop makes you immune to swords, and the mobs can't do anything about it, even with their special moves.
Well, now it's time for me to retire. If any people are watching this, then this will be my last review for looking at any bad Blox Fruits items. Even if you do miss me, I won't make any unless I change my mind in the future and redo and reevaluate anything that I missed over the past year of reviewing bad points in Blox Fruits. I miss you all, and I hope you see my attempt at reviewing bad things in Blox Fruits in the past.